Hello from Marella Discovery, and it's a sea day today, and it's also the start of a brand new adventure. So follow along, do like and subscribe, then you don't miss anything. I'm going to a whole bunch of new places that I've never been to before, so it's all brand new for me as well. Today, just going wandering, exploring the ship. So come along and I'll show you what Marella Discovery is like. The joy of having a window cabin is that you can sit in your bed and look out. See, we're on a sea day today. Being on deck 3, actually quite close to the water. So this morning I've got an invite to go to the Solo Travellers meetup at the Coffee Port, which is in 10 minutes, so I'd best get a move on. And then you've got all the daytime activities and cruise news, so I'll see some of that later. And I'm going to go and explore the ship, because although I've been on it, I have forgotten a lot what it's like. But we are at sea, and quite enjoying having a window. Actually, much as I didn't miss a window having an inside cabin last time, it's amazing the difference a bit of natural light makes. This is the atrium. Not for the little kiddies, but they're having kiddies yoga down there. A little bit of the library if you want to borrow a book. Games and jigsaws if you want some. So the atrium is really the heart of this ship. And at the moment there's a dance class going on. So you've got central lifts, which apparently only go up to deck 9, somebody told me. But then you can use the glass elevators on the side, and they go up to bar 11. A little map of the ship. There's only 2 staircases on this one, so you have the red and the blue. So blue forward, which is where I am. Red's the midship one where I'm stood now. Head down the red staircase. So there's not much on deck 6, mainly the coffee port. Down on deck 5. Photo gallery, just around corner, gallery 47. I think that's the Italian one where that photo was taken. When I buy anything or actually do anything, you can log into these little screens. You can book your tours, get your photos. You can do it on the app. They've got like a navigate app. They've got reception over there. So deck 5 in the atrium. Dance class still going on. Actually, you can see all the way up. Glass elevators all the way up to the top here. And apparently that goes, oh actually you can just see through the glass there. That's bar 11, and I think the specialty restaurants are up at the top as well. Got our navigational chart for our tour. It's taking us around the Greek islands and Turkey. So the Marella ships all have their own animals, so it's llamas I think they are on this one, or maybe it's an alpaca. Destination services on deck 5 as well. And then round the corner, the Broad Street shops. There are kids on this ship, so plenty of toys and souvenirs and sweets and treats and essentials, jewellery, watch shop. I do like a good watch shop, so I will be having a wander in there at some point when I need to fill some time. Sale on that. Duty free. And do your perfume shop. So yeah, Broad Street shops. Got a bit of everything there. So at the front of the ship, you've got the squid and anchor, which is one of my favourites. Wow, this is much bigger than the one on Marella Explorer 2. Usually a place for game shows, so I'll have to be in there later this week, see what goes on in there. They have got a navigate app, so if you want to see what's going on, what your account's like, book things, you can do it on your mobile, and you just log into their Wi-Fi, so you don't need a Wi-Fi package to do that, that's free. Promenade deck downstairs, there on deck 4, so I'll have to go and see that wraps around the ship. huge central atrium here. So dance class going on at the minute. So this goes up through every deck, right through the centre of the ship. So actually, one of the things I'm going to lift is a little star next to deck 4 rather than a number, because deck 4 seems to be the main place for everything. So I'll take downstairs again. This is 47 degrees. This is the restaurant. Catch it while it's empty. So you've got huge glass wall views there. It goes up over a couple of decks. And if you want to see what menu is, so you've got a dinner menu there, starters, mains, and desserts as well. Well, that's the lunch menu, so you know, menus are always flicking around. And obviously, if you read any social media post, you'll know that dress code is the main thing. So I'll check this out in real life. But shirts and polo shirts, so I think you need a collar. Trousers, but you can have shorts. We'll see what that looks like in real life. Today we're somewhere through the Greek islands. I'm not sure. I think we're near Ikari, I think the captain just said. So, up to Icarus. So, yeah, lots of places to see today. I'm busy exploring the ship. So it's not a wraparound promenade deck. You can only go to the bottom and this stop. A little glimpse of the back of the ship there. If you're enjoying my adventures on Marella Discovery, do like and subscribe and follow along. I've got loads of places that I've never been to before, so it's a whole new adventure for me. So it's not a wraparound deck, but you can actually just walk out to the other side of the ship. So the atrium, quite busy, nice place to stay. It's quiet at the moment. It's much like I was in here last night. Quite a small compact ship is this one. It's surprising it's not, doesn't take you long to wander around everywhere. You get through from one end to the other in no time. And then there's the Broadway Show Lounge. Not quite sure what the show is tonight, but I can guarantee I'll be in that. I've just back to my cabin, but we've done decks 6, 5 and 4, so now I'm going to go up and do the top of the ship. Catching the lift, just having a lazy one. So deck 9, you've got the Islands buffet. I'm going to be going in there shortly. Actually, there is glass house, which I will find this point. That's one of the specialities. It's busy around the pool deck. So at the minute it's Captain's Corner. The Captain's telling you all about his adventures at sea. So now we're on deck 9. You've got the pool bar and the pool. Let's go up to deck 10. glass house is your indoor pool. But it's also a specialty restaurant. At lunchtime, you get various things. At night, it turns into a specialty restaurant with pizzas and tapas and skewers. I think you have to pay for the skewers. And they only limit you to 3 tapas, which is nowhere near enough for me as a starter, isn't it, really? Been on this ship twice now. I've never seen the gym before. Table tennis, that's your thing. It's a family ship, so all jackets for the kids. There's a glass over there, so. Going up.
11 floor.
Brings you up to Carl Sushi Bar, which are specialty restaurants. This is this is the disco night. I do remember this. So those specialty restaurants here. So that's Surf and Turf, which is the steakhouse. Sneak in and have a look. Only small. So this is the place to come to boogie the night away. If you want dinner with a good view, then have a look where you go. Wrapped all the way around the ship. I don't really do specialty restaurants much, but nice to have the option if you want. There is a charge for these ones, it's not included. And you do need to book as well. So I've got my book, I've got my bingo ticket ready. Apparently before bingo, here in Squid and Anchor, is the hardest quiz of the cruise. I got 2 out of 10 on the hardest quiz. The winner only got 3. It was a tiebreaker. That's a bit difficult, got my Prosecco, all ready for bingo now. Right, window view this evening. See washing past there. So, dress to impress night tonight. I've decided not to do a jacket, I'm not even doing a tie. I've gone for a nice kind of smart shirt, black jeans, black shoes. So I'm kind of smart. I've already seen a couple of people out who are already ready, and I'm going to fit perfectly with those people, so I won't be the only one. They did actually say it's not enforced, so you do what you want to do really, but if you like dressing up, obviously dress up, because that's part of your holiday, isn't it? What else? What's my day been like? I went to the Souls meetup this morning at the Coffee Port. There were 17 of us that went there. 15 were ladies, and they seemed to fit more in a group than I would fit in with. But I'm not too worried, because actually one of the things they told us is there are actually 67 Souls on this ship. And yesterday I met a fair bunch of those just wandering around, a bit more my age group, a bit more a few blokes as well as women and stuff like that. So a bit more of a mix. So I think this cruise, I'm not going to time myself to go into drinks at 6 o'clock, although they are up in bar 11 if you wanted to go at 6 o'clock. They're always going to be there. But actually, I've had a bit more of a lie. I went to bingo because I had time to go and do that. I went up on top deck this afternoon and led on a sunbed in a force 9 gale. The captain said on his lunchtime announcement that we were sailing through one of the windiest bits of Greece, and I can entirely believe it. So the wind was hurtling along the decks there. One of my cans of lager went flying, along with a few people's sun hats, and I saw all sorts of trundling along past in the wind. So now I'm going a bit late, a bit more my time for going to dinner, really. So I think it's getting on for just after 7. So I'm going to go now, see if I can get some food. And who knows what my night's got ahead. I didn't have a reservation, so when I got to the restaurant, I think because it's gala night, it's quite busy. So they give me a little buzzer, and it will buzz when my table's ready. They said possibly half an hour, if not in desperate rush. So I went, got a drink, I'm listening to the music in the atrium. Just wait for this to buzz.
Let's raise our glasses, everybody, and let's toast what's going to be an amazing week and an amazing cruise ahead of us. Cheers to that, welcome on board, and many more cruises for you to come in the future. Cheers, everybody, welcome.
Cheers. That was perfect timing because the captain's just finished and I'm buzzing. So that is my table's ready. So I've gone for a table for one, just because that was easier. It was just as the captain finished doing his thing, so that's excellent timing. Well, this is the menu. Just a word of advice: don't worry about coming to the restaurant if you're not in black tie, because loads of people are dressed just as they normally would be. So you've got to do the dress code for the restaurants, but don't worry about anything more. And now I'm just going to get on with seeing what I want to eat today, because this all looks good. So I'm going to have the arancini, because I know I like that. And then last time I had lobster and lemon sole crepes on Marella Discovery too, and that was amazing, so I'm having that again. Going for a glass of Pinot Grigio, because that's in the package, so I'm having it. And they've just timed that nicely, they've opened the blinds, so I can see the sunset. Chopping all the people off, I have an empty table there. My table for one. It's quite a nice big restaurant. Tonight it's the same menu everywhere, I think, because it's formula. So for starters, I'm going for the arancini. One of the best things about being all-inclusive on the Marella ships, and everyone's all-inclusive, I'm only on the basic one, but it's all-inclusive. This is still my first glass of wine. They filled it up 3 times, but it's never emptied, so I only count that as one. I love a free top-up. Lemon sole crepes. Now, if you haven't watched my Marella Explorer 2 first night, then why not? But that's what I had. So I've told the waiters that they're on a challenge now, so to see if this is as good as last time I had it. It looks delicious already, so fingers crossed. Yeah, this is every bit as good as I remember. I'm not going to be leaving any of this. Veg and fish and all sorts in it, and this lovely sauce. Delicious. I'm looking at Pavlova tonight, so I think there you go. Pavlova wins. I'm not sure whether you drink that as a shot or you pour it on as custard, so I've done a bit of both. Absolutely delicious. I got in about 8:15, it's just 9:20, so an hour and a bit. And I'm just in time to get to Squid and Anchor for the game show at 9:30 now. Even the llama's got his black tie on tonight, and yeah, the atrium's quieted down, but have a ride on the glass elevators at some point as well, because it's really good. because we're at sea, all the broad street shops are open, so you can go shopping anytime you want. And they're open till quite late. So now I'm heading into Squid and Anchor, getting for the game show.
So you are going to be Team Connor over on this side.
Hollywoodland, one of my favourite places I've ever been, and now there's a show for it. So it's show tonight, Hollywoodland. Theatre is absolutely lovely, really nice to see. And then you have these nice little glass holders, which I just think are quite cute. So I say glass holders, that's kind of lager. And that's my San Miguel from Squid and Anchor that I've just been to for the quiz show. Hollywoodland, coming soon. Hollywoodland, awesome. It's a brand new show and it's one of the best shows I've seen in absolutely ages. Now tomorrow I'm on tour, so I have to be up. I'm out at 9:15, so I've got to be up early. But I'm not going to send tonight, so I have to be good. But I'm going to do Squid and Anchor because silent disco night. I'm going to go and do a silent disco. They're out of headphones. What are you doing, Marella? You're letting loads of people miss out on silent discoing, but anyway. It's quite amusing to listen to people bouncing up and down singing to songs you don't understand. I'm so happy. That was amazing. It's just past midnight. I'm going to go to bed early tonight because I've got a tour tomorrow. I've got a tour planned for Thessaloniki in the morning, but just in case I get back in time, this is Destination Services. They've got a little screen showing you the map and what's going on. And I think you can probably get them from online if you really try on the app. So if I get back early enough, I might go and explore. There's only one way to find out. Watch the next episode and see what happens. I'm not sure you can really see this, but over there, some little lights in the distance. I don't know what they are. I can't even zoom in on them, they're too far away. And then down below me, you've got the sea just winding by. You probably can't see it. From my eyes, it's looking amazing. So there you go. Actually, videos don't tell you everything, do they? This is a little blank video to show you that you need to go on a cruise. Come and see it with your own eyes.